Good morning. It's good to be with you again this morning, Friday the 30th of October. On Wednesday this week, we showed a film down at church. We had a family film event, and it was lovely to have the families, children, adults, all ages, just gathering safely and distanced to watch a really lovely animated film on Wednesday. It was called The Croods. I hadn't heard of it before. It was recommended to me by a young person. But it was really lovely, a really good film. I recommend it. And I just jotted down a few of the key phrases that came through that film. It just seemed appropriate actually for this season of the year. So let me start by the first part of the journey of this little family. They're a prehistoric family, a cave family, if you like. And they start off in a cave. And Dad of this little family is very keen to protect his family, to keep them from harm. He's being the best dad he can be. And of course, he has a teenage daughter who rebels against some of this protection. Here's some of the things that were said in the first part of the film. Everything fun is bad, says Dad. New is always bad. And no one said survival is fun. You can imagine the daughter who's itching to get out and explore, being frustrated. You can imagine the dad desperate to protect his family, and keep them from harm, even if it meant staying in the cave in the dark where no harm could become them. But the journey goes on through the film. They gradually begin to, through disasters and through all sorts of things that happen to them, they begin to move out of their cave and discover a wonderful, colourful, light new world out there. So here's some of the things that were said during the middle part of the film. No more caves. Someone tells Dad to stop worrying, and Dad says, "It's my job to worry." You can imagine, can't you? But the daughter says, "This isn't living, it's just not dying." Survival is one thing, living is another, and they were beginning to experience the difference between living in the cave and living out there in the wonderful, beautiful, colourful world that was full of light. Someone said, "Don't hide, live, and you'll make it to tomorrow." Lots of hope, lots of really good lines in this film. So they move out a bit more. They have lots of adventures, lots of scary times, but lots of good family times as well. And finally, they come to the end of the film where even Dad is agreeing that, you know what, there's more to life than hiding in a cave. No more dark, no more hiding, no more caves, they say. Follow the light. Anyone can change and follow the light. Oh, that was so amazing. And especially during this season when literally, physically, things are darker. There is more darkness than light in our 24 hours. And that takes some getting used to again, doesn't it? And also at this season of remembering, really, as well as Halloween, part of Halloween is remembering the hallowed souls that have gone before us. Not as scary ghosts at all, but as precious, precious people in our memories that we love to remember and honour. And on Sunday evening, we'll be having our special live service where we specially remember those whom we've loved and lost. But that remembering can be sad, can't it? It can feel like a cloud coming over us sometimes if we remember our grief and sorrow. And so let me just finish this little short thought for the day with a verse from Jesus, a passage, a reading from what Jesus says in John's Gospel. When Jesus spoke to the people, he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful promise? So even in literally dark evenings, but more importantly, literally in dark times of sadness, sorrow, fear, anxiety in our lives, my prayer for all of us is that we will walk in the light, that we will follow Jesus, that we will see him leading us. It may be by a flickering candlelight, or you may have a wonderful torchlight, floodlight moment, but looking to Jesus can give us light, the light of hope, the warmth of light, the comfort of light. And that's my prayer for our experience this season of remembering. May God bless us all.